line. All right, so what I want you to do now is pause the video again. We're going to do number 2. And we're not going to go through all of these, but number 2, so pause. And I want you to try, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? All right. So go ahead and say it a couple times to yourself. Count the syllables in the line. Look for those multi-syllabic words, then the important words, and see if you can find the poetic meter. Okay, hopefully you've done it again. You have counted the number of syllables. So shall I compare thee to a summer's day? I'm going to have 10 syllables there, okay? So again, it is an even number in which, I mean, if we had 6 syllables, obviously we could have 2 anapaests or 2 dactyls, but 10 isn't going to fit 3 in evenly, so it's not going to be a regular type of dactylic or anapaestic meter. Okay, so I am working with 10 syllables. I would have been drawn to either compare or summers. And I feel like summers, I knew that some was stressed and mers, so that second syllable of the word was unstressed. And compare, I feel like I say compare and I stress the pair, so unstressed followed by a stressed, okay? When I'm filling this in, I know that they're talking about a summer's day, and when I say it over to myself again, so shall I compare thee to a summer's day? That was going to be stressed, okay? I feel like I'm saying I is a little bit more prominent than shall. Shall is unstressed, okay? Thee is not so much as stressed as to, and then the A is going to be unstressed. I know this is kind of messy. It's hard to hold my phone and do this at the same time, okay? So again, I was expecting it to be dealing with those 2-syllable feet, right? So I'm going to break up 2 syllables at a time. And it just so happens that, and if you didn't already know that this was Shakespeare, I kind of had an inkling, okay, of what type of poetic meter he was working with, like he usually does. And I know that it's an iamb, because an iamb works with, again, I am, so that unstressed followed by a stressed syllable for the foot. So I know that it's going to be that iambic pentameter, and I kind of just gave it away, but we knew it was 10, and obviously 2 goes into 10 5 times, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iambs, which makes it iambic pentameter. Okay, we're really just gonna do, excuse me, one more, and I'm gonna skip down to a different type of meter, because we've done pentameter, we've done tetrameter, excuse me, and we've done trochee and iamb, and really it just so happens that this whole front page is dealing with similar things. So we're going to go down to number 9, okay? So what I want you to do is count those syllables, and you know the steps by now. So try this out by yourself and then unpause me. Okay, so if you've given yourself time to do it, I've counted the syllables. So to neighborhoods of pause, we have 6 syllables here in number 9, all right? Which I know already that I could have possibly any of these 4. So I'm looking at this multisyllabic word, neighborhoods, and it's the only multisyllabic word that I have. And when I say it, neighborhoods, it seems like there's 2 stresses in there. Okay, so that second syllable in the 3-syllable word is unstressed, and the ones on either side are going to be stressed. Okay, I'm not stressing the word to, so to neighborhoods of pause, and it seems as though pause is an important part, and it just so happens that it's also stressed, so to neighborhoods of pause. So I see that it just so happens to be iambic again, right? And if I'm going to count these iambs, there's 3 of them, okay? So when I divvy this up in terms of feet, I have 3. So I know that that's going to be iambic, so the type is iambic. And the number is 3, and I know that that's trimeter. Okay? For those of you who want to practice and want a little bit of affirmation, whether you've done it right for number 3 through number 8, and then again, number 10, what I'm going to do is ask you to practice them. Do them, pause the video, run through them, do the same steps, and then I'm going to show you my answer key so that you can check your own work. Okay? So here I have my separate answer key, okay? And up here, there's times 4, times 4, times 5, times 4, times 5, times 4. That was the number of feet. I didn't end up doing that to number 5 and number 6. I actually forgot to put this little guy in there. Okay, so if you're looking at these, if this is what it looks like for your answers, then you did pretty well. And this is the working with those stresses again. So I'm going to go back a little bit. And I know the light is kind of difficult. So here is the answer key, okay? Hopefully you're getting a good hang of it, and you feel like you're a little bit more prepared for tomorrow. This is definitely a skill that's kind of just, you've got to practice it and get used to it, all right? Number 3, I have trochees repeated 5 times. I would have gone in for weather or forest or behind and then filled in those blanks to find that there were 5 trochees. So I had trochaic pentameter, okay? Number 4, same deal. I could have gone for any of these words. Fathers, brothers, nicknames, laughter. And these are words that have a pretty clear stress in them. So hopefully this was an easy one for you. And this line would have been trochees again, but I would have had 4. So trochaic tetrameter is the meter name, okay?